Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. How is everyone today? Hey. Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Just watch your last... No, they're not. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Hello from Colorado. Hello. Hey, Leticia. Hey, Karen. Hey, Jen. I'm doing good. Today was really busy, guys, so I've tried to get through a lot of the orders. They're probably going to ship tonight or tomorrow. That's why I always put that 1 to 3 business day, because sometimes I just can't get them out the next day. It's probably going to be the second day. So, yeah, today was a busy day. I had a lady at the post office. She handles my mail all the time, so she knows, you know, how many, you're welcome, how many packages go out, etc. And for some reason today, she decided to text me and say, hey, I know this is super last minute, but could you make 8 shirts front and back for my daughter's graduation tomorrow? And I was like, okay, yes, sure, you know, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I definitely need to help her, you know, she'll help me. She always helps me, so I was like, I need to return the favor. So I spent most of my morning doing that. And then my Dymo decided that it didn't want to work that well today, so I had to go buy a new cord. The cord that I had for it broke. I think maybe I pulled it too hard and it kind of like ripped at the top. So I had to get another cord. And then after I did that, I had to go meet her to make the shirts. And then after I made the shirts, I had to go drop off all these packages to FedEx and UPS, because FedEx does not pick up for me. I don't know why. I've scheduled so many times, they won't pick up for me. And the lady, when I called customer service, she told me that you have to create an account and then start purchasing through FedEx. And I was like, no. So then I had to go to a FedEx, drop off the packages, and then I had to go to UPS. Then I finally got to get home and then eat. I didn't eat until like 4 o'clock. And then I finally got home. My husband, he was hungry, so I had to make him dinner. And yeah, that was my day. Oh, and I had to go get milk because our milk was expired. This is how busy I am, guys, sometimes. My milk has been sitting in my refrigerator for the last 2 weeks, and it wasn't opened at all, and it was expired. So I don't even drink my milk on time. So I had to go to the grocery store and get milk. And then, like, it's just been a lot of, like, little things that have happened today to me. I'm like, okay. So then I had a client call at, like an hour ago. I had to call and, like, get that set up. And then I had to get set up with the screen printing. So yeah, today was a really busy day for me. So I did ship a couple orders, I think about like 6 or so, but I still have a little bit left. So I'm probably going to ship those tonight or do them tomorrow morning, get everyone out. But that's why I always put that 1 to 3 business days, because I really try to ship everyone's order next day, like 12 hours after you place the order. But honestly, some days it's always going to hit that 2 marker day. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I try to stay up to date on my times and my TAT, because that is very important. So today is probably today is probably going to be my favorite day out of the whole month. Today is screen print day, and guys, I am so happy for this day. You guys have no idea. I'm going to be doing something special just for you guys today. So First, let's talk about what's in stock and what's coming and etc. So I'm just getting to that. Hold on, let me tell you. So, first thing is shirts. So you guys asked for bulk shirts. The bulk shirts are up on the website. I've had about 3 orders for them already. So I have over 100 shirts per size, for each size. So small all the way to 2X. So if you're needing polyester shirts, please let me be your vendor. I got to get rid of these shirts. I have a lot of stock of shirts. So we do offer Sezzle, but I have a lot of shirts in stock I got to get rid of. Next thing that we have is socks. So we did socks last night. These are the glitters socks, the shimmer socks. Those. And then these are the plain white. So I don't know why we didn't show these yesterday, but someone asked what the plain white socks look like, the ankle, and these are what they look like. So those are the plain white, and then those are the shimmer. So you can tell the difference. Really, really cool. Both of those are in stock. You guys have been buying the shimmer socks up, so I'll probably get more of those, but those are both in. These are ankle socks, and they're unisex sizing, so one size fits most. Probably not someone that wears a size 13 or 14. That's what my supplier said. The next thing is the UV and glitter tumblers. UV tumblers, I think I only have 2 left. So those are going to be here. I just got the tracking today. Those should be here in about 4 business days. So sometime next week. I suggest getting yours now, because once I take off the pre-order and then they sell, I'm only going to have like 2 extra. I didn't order a lot of extra because I didn't know how well they would do. So if you need the glitter or if you need UV, I would suggest getting them now, because I won't have really any extra. The extra I did buy was for me to practice and like make things with you guys that have UV tumblers. So yeah, so that's that. For the polyester shirts, it's peachtreemarketco.com. And the last thing is, since we're doing screens today, I have a whole bunch of screens that we're going to do. I won't be able to sell them and get the stock for them until sometime next week. My hope is by Friday. I'm only going to have like 4 or 5 designs. I'm not going to have a lot of designs because I want to make sure that they sell. And there's a minimum order requirement. So I can't just plunge. I don't want to plunge yet. I don't know how well they're going to do. So I'm only going to buy like 4 different designs. I'm going to have some black designs, like all black. And then I'm going to have some all white designs. And then I'm going to have a couple of full color designs. So I'm going to, yeah, of course you can. The thing is, I don't know exactly when they're going to come. So they're supposed to be here Friday, next Friday. That was the definite date that they gave me, but that could be held up until the following week after, because Monday is Memorial Day. So I'm thinking it's not going to be until, like, let me get my calendar. To be safe, they're going to be, let's just say, the 7th or so, June 7th. So I'm going to have them ready around that time. I'm only going to pick like 4 or 5 designs, maybe even 6, but I'm not going to get a lot because they have a minimum order requirement of all of the designs that you pick. So if you pick one design, you have to order a lot of that one design to get the cost at a certain amount. So I can't just buy 1,000 of them because I don't know how well they're going to do. So screens will be available very soon. Now, until screens get here, today I'm doing the $10 shirts and $15 shirts. It's only for today or until they sell out. I have a whole box of shirts ready that we're going to press and we're going to make tonight while we're on live. They're available already on the website under the tab $10 to $15 shirts. That's what I named it. I only have maybe 20. So if you want a shirt, I have them in stock. I'm only doing this every so often, but we have the $10 or $15 shirts. Those are in right now. I've also added add a note to your order tab to the end because I need to know what size you need for your shirt. I'm going to make a couple with you guys on live now, and then from there, we'll do the rest. So I'm really excited about it. So if you want a $10 shirt, they're on the site already. I just thought I should give back. A lot of business owners, I got a lot of negativity regarding $10 shirts. I got a lot of negative DMs for some reason. And I'm just going to be blatant with you. It costs X amount of dollars to make the shirt, and I'm only probably doubling my profit. But that's fine to me because I like to make sure that you guys can at least support me, and I like to make my things as low cost as possible so everyone can purchase. And even if you can't purchase, I do not care. Just watch my videos, like my videos, follow me on Instagram or something like that. You don't have to always purchase from me. But this goes back to all of our lives that I've talked about before. When you're a small business owner or you're running your own shop, always offer something that's very inexpensive, such as a pen that costs $2, right? A koozie that costs $4 or something like that. Because what if somebody wants to purchase from you, but they only have $10 that they can spare, but they want to spend it and support your small business? Make something really small and offer that. You'll be really surprised of how many people will purchase. I've had already over 100 sales for my dollar guide, for my shirt guide. And I do that so that way you guys can still support me. That $1 goes a long way. So I would definitely suggest adding something small. And even when you do like your pop-up shops or your vendor shows or anything like that, always have a koozie, always have a car coaster or something that you can sell for $2, because I promise you'll get more sales that way than doing it to where you're charging out of the butt on the back end and trying to get everyone to spend $35 on a shirt or $50 for a shirt. You're going to have a harder market on that. So I will always suggest keeping something low priced in your shop just so that you can get the support, because not everyone has hundreds of dollars to spend. Not everyone has thousands of dollars to spend, even the Dollar Tree, right? This pen is so cute. I got this from the Dollar Tree today. Look at this. You could go to the dollar store and put this in someone's order, right? Always give back because it comes back to you. So I love helping everyone. I love supporting everyone. I have supported a couple of your small businesses already, and I just appreciate you guys. So that's why I do things like this. Another thing too, if you buy the shirt and you want to sell it for double, go ahead, do whatever you want to do with it. I'm just allowing you guys to purchase at a very, very small price. All right, so all of that is out of the way. Let's get started on the screens. I'm so happy. Let me read the comments real quick. People always looking at incoming, tripping your price, pleasing customers. Yep, exactly. And that's another thing. I can show you guys my return rate. I don't offer returns, but it goes on base by base customer service and basically how you approach the situation. If you contact me a month after, you're probably not going to get a return. But if you contact me as soon as you get it, I will let you keep the item and still send out your other item. And if you look at my return rate, I have maybe 4 returns that I did for my whole time I've been in business, because I would rather please the customer first than to send them something and they don't like it and then tell them that they have to return it or etc. and not give them good quality. So just like the pillows, I said I messed up a pillow. I could have sent that pillow. I really could have. But I can't. My anxiety gets to me, and I would rather make everything perfect and everything right than to send something that's wrong and have to do it again over or get a return. So those do affect your business. So that's why I suggest, making it right first instead of, just mass producing and something's off or etc. You get so many blessings in your business when you help others. Exactly. So many blessings, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. So we have some really nice screens, guys. I'm so happy. I use your car coasters as thank you. They love them. I got my tumbler press today. Yay! Oh, awesome. I'm so happy for you. If you need any help, let me know. I'm so happy. A lot of you guys have got your tumbler press today. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super, super happy about that. Okay, so let's take a look at, thank you. So these are some of the screens. You can't see them that well, but we're going to do some of them. I'm going to do this one, and I'm definitely doing this one. This is one I'm keeping for myself. And then we'll go from there. So I got a lot of the cute designs. I'm really happy to offer this. And then I think we'll do that too. Okay. I have make a rainbow font today to put on a shirt. Do you know where I can just design screen print from ASAP? I don't know how fast the turnaround time would be, but I would suggest Transfer Express. Okay, so let's get started. I have to double check something real quick because I have to see the time for these two. Let me see real quick. When you do the screens, just know you don't have to have high heat. So it's usually at 325. That's you press them at. $335, and then all is well. I don't think you need a tax ID to order. I'm not sure. I don't think you do. DJ Nisha, what was your question? I don't see the top of your question. Yeah, I don't see the top of your question. When you guys comment, just know that I'm trying to read every single comment, but some of the times all of your comments come at once, so I have to scroll through myself and read every single question. So please don't feel like I'm ignoring you. I just can't get them all at one time. They all pop up at once. So when you're all typing, they all come up at one time. I can only read one at a time. Do shirts run small? They're unisex sizing. So this, one of the shirts, it's like basically a men's sizing. So I would suggest no. I wear a medium, and I usually put my shirts on a large, like my designs on a large for me, and it's still a little big and gives me room. Today we're doing screen prints. Okay. So we're going to set the heat press up to 325. And Dollar Tree had these cool stylus pens. I would suggest going to get one if your heat press is a digital heat press and the buttons are not really buttons, they're touchscreen. This would kind of help with that. As far as the Cricut Easy Press, I would not recommend it. You can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yep, you'll see them as soon as we press them. They're white, so you probably won't be able to see them that well. Okay. I do not recommend the pressure as far as screen printing with a Cricut Easy Press. You can do it, not saying you can't, but I wouldn't recommend it. They are going to be on 100% cotton shirts. Yeah, the Cricut Easy Press, you're not going to have even pressure. So this press, once I press, this platen is big enough to cover the whole shirt. So it's going to be even among my whole shirt. If I use the Cricut Easy Press, I'm going to have to take it off and then move it over to the other side and then press down again. So you could have pressed harder over here than you would over here. So I wouldn't recommend it. Not saying you wouldn't be able to do it. I've done screen prints with my Cricut Easy Press. You definitely can. I just wouldn't recommend it because my supplier does not recommend it. Okay, so but while we wait for this to heat up, this is heating up to 335 degrees. Okay, and we're going to need firm to medium pressure. Okay, so some of the questions that I'm seeing is regarding what is screen printing and then what is sublimation. So sublimation is basically a dye. So if you see those printers back there, they have a special ink inside of the printer called sublimation ink. You print out the design and then you press it on the shirt. Now when it comes to the shirt, you would have to have at least 50% polyester or higher to press a sublimation shirt. Now, you can't do sublimation on a 100% cotton shirt. It will not work. They have sprays and everything like that, but you would not be able to just directly sublimate on the shirt if it's 100% cotton. So the alternative to that, because a lot of customers, especially older customers, do not like polyester shirts or 50-50, or they feel like they're see-through, or they don't want a bleached shirt. So the alternative to that is using a screen print. A screen print transfer comes just like a transfer that you get from me or anywhere else. It's just like on a piece of paper. And what they do is they have these screens that they have the design on, and then they take the paint, which is called plastisol ink, and then they take the squeegee and squeegee it on. They then roll it through a heater, and then after they roll it through the heater, they add this white powder on top, so that way you can now transfer it to any shirt that you choose. The difference between screen printing and sublimation is that screen printing, you can actually press on 100% cotton. You do not need a piece of butcher paper in between the shirts or on top. You don't need Teflon. You don't need any of that. You need low heat, 325, and a good heat press. You can use 100% cotton. You can use 50-50s. You can use hoodies. You can use bleach method. You could bleach and then print on them. There's a lot of different ranges. The only thing they do not suggest is using silk. Now, you can use silk, but they don't recommend it. It's a hit or miss type of thing. So that is the alternative to sublimation, is screen printing. That way you can still use those 100% cotton shirts, and cotton shirts are cheaper than polyester shirts. So that's why a lot of people suggest it. This is one of the shirts that I made with the screen. It took me about 12 seconds to make. Very easy, very bright fuchsia pink shirt. This is on the website, by the way. Sun-kissed. It's 100% cotton. It's a white print. And you would not be able to make this shirt with sublimation. Now you're saying, well, I could make it with vinyl. You sure could, but vinyl is probably, depending on how you press the vinyl, it could wash away and start pilling up eventually. With screen printing, it is within the shirt. So if you look at the fabric and the shirt, it does infuse into the shirt, but not all the way, just like as sublimation. And another thing that's different with sublimation versus screen printing is that you can print white with screen prints. You cannot print white with sublimation. Blanks, they're all different prices on my website if you check out peachtreemarketco.com. The brand is Bella Canvas. Can you do several colors with screen printing? You sure can. Does your power ever go out while using your heat press? No. I have it hooked up to a different room, so whenever I turn the heat press on, I have an extension cord and it goes to another room. The t-shirts are $10 or $15 depending on the design that you want. And that's another alternative is vinyl, right? This is a Bella Canvas shirt. So the thing about vinyl is that you would have to weed out everything. I think a lot of us that started off with Cricut, we hate weeding all of our designs now. It's annoying, right? It is annoying because we've gotten used to sublimation. Sublimation, you print it, you press it, and you're done. You don't have to weed anything. With screen printing, it's the same way, so there's no weeding. So there's a lot of pros, there's a lot of cons, but they both have good pros and they both have kind of similar cons in a sense of that. As far as shirts, again, for screen printing, you can use 100% cotton, 50/50s. You could do 75s. You could do polyester. You just can't do silk. With sublimation, you have to use at least 50% polyester. So that's the shirt part and the type of difference that you would need to use for shirts. Another thing that sublimation does is, again, no weeding. Screen printing, no weeding. Sublimation, you would need a piece of butcher paper inside the shirt and on top. With screen printing, you don't need a piece of butcher paper and you do not need something on top either. And it's very low heat. For screen printing, it's usually about 325, 335, unless it's specified otherwise. And it takes about 7 to 10 seconds to press it onto your shirt, and you can move to your next one. With sublimation, it takes about 400 degrees for 60 seconds, and that's for each item that you do. Now, I get asked this a lot. Do you prefer screens over sub? I do not. Sublimation is my number one because you cannot screen print a tumbler, right? I can't screen print this. These are something special in itself, just like mugs and coasters and everything like that. So as far as shirts and giving your customers options, like we always talk about, having an option for your customer that doesn't like polyester or like a bleached shirt or like a light pale shirt or pastel shirt. They want a pink like this, but they don't want vinyl. Screen printing would be a good option for that. So we'll press a couple of shirts. Our heat press is almost at 300 degrees now, and then we'll press a couple shirts. On sublimation, can you use like the silicone mats for your press? What do you mean? Aside from Bella Canvas, what other shirt brands do you recommend? I mean, I really don't know. I use Bella so much. I don't have another brand that I prefer. Screen prints, we're going to be selling them. What machine do you use for screen printing, or do you order online? We have our own supplier for screen prints now, so we'll be selling them very soon. And I do not make my own screens. It's a lot of work. So you need a huge machine that has like this screen, basically. It looks like the screen on your window. You pull it down and then you take the ink and then squeegee it. And then after you do that, you have to put it on the paper and then you have to put it through a huge heater. One of the ladies I was talking to about screens, she said the heater cost her about $10,000 just by that self. She has like a really big one. So to me, it's just more cost effective for you to purchase transfers instead of you trying to own all of the equipment. Same thing with sublimation. This printer is so hard to find right now, so I would suggest buying transfers if you can't buy a big enough print. If you don't have the means to buy a $600 printer, then just buy the transfers for a big sublimation print, such as a 12-inch print. No, I wouldn't suggest putting a silicone mat underneath. Yeah, you need, no. So the transfers you don't need. If you're wanting to make your own screens for you, like yourself, you're going to need the huge machine, you're going to need the heater, you're going to need all different types of things. So the transfers we order from you can be put on a mug. No, those are sublimation transfers. We're doing screen print transfers today. So sublimation transfers are used for mugs, tumblers, shirts, any type of blank that I sell in my shop. As far as screen print transfers, those are mostly for shirts, and you can use them for 100% cotton. So I don't want you guys to get confused. Right, burning and the emulsion and burning the screen. There's a lot of different things. So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. We're almost there. We got 3 more degrees and then we're there. So we'll do this one first. This is a Bella canvas in the color mauve. I want you guys to see. It's 100% cotton. It would recommend on what you charge for your labor. Have you wrote out all of the things that you charge? So how much did the tumbler cost? How much you charge for labor? How much does the sublimation transfer cost you? And then add all of those up. And then my guess is to double it or always try to triple it. By the way, your nails are super cute. Thank you. What press do you use for your cup heat press? I have 2. So the mug press, I have that one linked in my bio. It's on Amazon. And then I have my tumbler press over here. It's right there. And that's what I use for my tumblers. Okay. I'm wearing that one now. All right, let's get started. For tumblers, I would suggest at least $30. Okay, so I'm laying the shirt out. This part never changes, right? You're always going to need a lint roller. Lint roll, lint roll, lint roll. And I would lint roll a couple more times. All right. No worries. This is 100% cotton shirt. Our heat press is set to 335. This is the transfer. This is white ink. You cannot print white with sublimation. So that is a reason why a lot of crafters use screen printing as an alternative for certain designs or etc. We will be, yes. We're going to line this up. Okay. And as you can see, I want you guys to note, there's no butcher paper inside the shirt, and there's nothing on top. Okay, so this is going against everything sublimation has taught you. We're going to take the press, firm, medium pressure, and then we're going to press it. All right, there we go. So we're going to press it for about 10 seconds. That's it. Now we are going to peel it off. There you go. Now you have your shirt. Here's the transfer. No butcher paper on top. No butcher paper underneath. You're done. Your shirt's made. Yep. Took us 10 seconds. Do you see our press is not at 400 degrees? It's done. This is available on the website. This one is $10 on the website. About medium pressure. Now, you can repress. So say you just want it to repress just because you want to make sure that it's on there. You can. So I'm going to repress for maybe 5 seconds. You don't have to, but I just like to make sure. No, they feel a little bit better than vinyl. They're softer. Vinyl is very tough. Okay. And that's it. $10 for the whole shirt. Exactly. $10. And I don't know. I feel like I'm going to make this kind of a thing that I do maybe once a month. $10 shirts or something like that. And then that's it. No butcher paper, nothing on top. It's there permanently as long as you wash it correctly. That's something that you have to keep in mind. Remember when we were talking about tumblers and we were talking about mugs and anything that we do, we always tell our customers cold wash. So just keep that in mind. Anything hot is really going to affect any type of thing. It's even sublimation. You could have something wrong with it. So I would always suggest having your customers, any type of shirt you make, any type of design you do, always do cold. Okay? So let your customers know that. Cold. When it comes to me pressing, I have been doing it a long time. So I just kind of know. Now, don't get me wrong. I still sometimes mess up, which we all do. But for the majority of the time, it's just kind of, I kind of eyeball it and I know. No. I would suggest just using the transfer paper it comes with. But I wouldn't suggest butcher paper. So screen is definitely opposite and opposed to sublimation, right? 10 seconds. So imagine if you had a 100 shirt order. You could do it with sublimation, no problem. But what if they want this color? And they don't want bleach, right? So now you got to figure something else out. You don't want to miss the sale. You don't want to miss that 100 shirt sale or that 50 shirt sale. So you would want to do screen prints. 10 seconds a shirt. No butcher paper, no arranging butcher paper, no nothing. Low press heat, 10 seconds per shirt. How long would it take you? Even with the break. Even with the snack break. Right? The hardest part about doing all of these shirts would probably be packaging them, right? Putting them in all their own cellophane bags. So that is why I say always have options. I tell you guys this story all the time, and it sticks with me forever. I was doing a vendor show. An older woman came up to me, very successful woman, and she wanted a shirt, but it could not have any bleach on it. It had to be red, and it had to be 100% cotton. How am I supposed to do that with sublimation? I can't do that with sublimation. I learned about screen printing. I was able to get the customer her shirt, even though it only cost $20. Now that customer still orders from me today because I offered her another option. Now, on the flip side, what if I said, hey, I'm not able to do that, I'm sorry. I just lost out on about 20 sales that she has placed with me from that vendor show all the way until now, right? So always, never miss a sale because that you can't do something. Always offer an option. Hey, I can't do this, but I can do this. Could I do it this way instead of this way? Do vinyl if you have to. Always, always offer an option. Never miss the sale. Okay, so let's package this. We're going to put it in its own cellophane bag, and then we're going to press another shirt. And then we'll press some more shirts. And there she goes over there naked again. Speaking of vendor sales, do you ever talk about how you set up, what you bring, etc.? We have a vendor show coming up very soon. So once we get set up, I plan on bringing you guys along with me. We're going to be selling them. So I'm folding the shirt. And that probably took the longest time, right? I would suggest watching a YouTube video for screen printing. It's a whole process. You have to have different machines. You have to have different screens, emulsion, burning your screens, a big heater. There's a big process to it. It's called plastisol ink. So this is ink. It's called plastisol ink. It looks just like paint, right? But it's not. It's made for shirts. Yeah, it's thousands of dollars, guys. It's not just like your printer that you get. It's thousands of dollars. So we're packaging this shirt. And it's off to its happy home. There you go. So this is already headed off to someone. Awesome. Well, it's there. I love that table your press is on. Where'd you get it? It's IKEA. I think it's like 11 by 14. Okay. Let's do another shirt. We're going to do mustard yellow. How many customers love this color? I love this color. This is probably my favorite color. And this is probably one of my favorite designs that we're going to have. So, again, heat press is at 335. Lint roll. Always, always lint roll. Oh, and this is another friendly tip, okay? Right now, it's hot outside. It's become summer. It's really hot. You know what's on sale? Hoodies. You know what's on sale? Crew necks. So wherever you buy your shirts from, wherever you buy your hoodies from and your long sleeve shirts from, buy them now because they're all about to go on sale. So you know for a fact that these long sleeve color shirts and Bella mustards and those type of colors are going to be on sale. Get them now instead of fall, right? Fall comes around and you have no colors to offer. So that's another tip. Always, always stock up on the off season and the different seasons. Okay, here's the screen. Can you guys see it? Kinda, no. Can you guys see it? With sublimation, you would not be able to do this. Well, yeah, not in Ohio. But still, it's the shirt market, right? So don't think about where you live. Think about where your customers live. Think about where all of your customers come from, right? All right. No butcher paper. 10 seconds. Medium pressure. I'm going to do it a little bit more. Okay? And this is what I mean about a Cricut Easy Press. You wouldn't be able to do that with the Easy Press. You're going to have to press in multiple presses. Oh, yeah, no worries. But still, though, think about your other customers. 10 seconds. All done. All right. Now, we're going to peel this off. That's it. We're done. We just finished a shirt. No butcher paper. No butcher paper on top. Okay? I like to just double press to make sure. You don't have to do this step, but I like to. And I just press for like another 5 or 6 seconds. Ooh, what is all of that? There you go. That's it. It's not a printer. You need a lot of different machines for screen printing. Screen prints, they come in one size. They'll have like adult and then kids, and that's it. Or like a 4x4 like that. This is so cute to me. Now, right. Well, they have a $2,500 white toner, a Oki. But the Oki is like, it only prints at 8.5 by 14. So, yeah, about $5,000 if you want to print 13 by 19. Do you guys like the shirt? I'm going to package it. I'm going to be selling them. All right. We're going to package this. We're going to package it. Who has, so it's going to be here, let's just say around June 7th. They said Friday, this coming Friday. After Memorial. Was it Memorial Day? Yeah. Yep, they sure can. We're about to do one right now. We're about to do a full color one. All right now. Okay, is anyone planning on... I send mines in rigid mailers. Probably going to be a rigid mailer. I don't know about boxes because boxes are expensive, guys. When it comes to like those pizza boxes that everyone likes to put their stuff in, they're expensive. They're expensive. So we're going to do a full color, but before I do one, is there anyone buying the small business owner? Is anyone buying it? Because if you are, I can make yours now. Is anyone buying it? If you are, then I'm going to make it for you now. Men's tank top. They're men's sizes shirt. I want one extra large. Okay, I'll make you an extra large now. So we're going to do an extra large. I have a whole box of them. So let's get one. Small, extra large. It's 2X. Small, medium, extra large. Extra large. %100% cotton. All right, and then let me check the time. It's a high heat, so let's see. So for this one, we're going to do 375. So when it has multiple colors, you're probably going to have to do a higher temperature. So we're going to let that heat up to 375. Start selling cotton shirts because I couldn't find white mustards or Bellas nowhere local. Y'all, I could definitely start selling white 100% cottons. Smalls, mediums, large, extra large, 2X. I got a whole bunch, and then I have a whole bunch of colored shirts over there. So yeah, I definitely could start selling the 100% cotton. Maybe once we get the screens, I'll start selling those. And do like a screen box. You get like 4 screens or 3 screens, 2 shirts or something like that. I'm doing good. How are you? No, we're not doing sublimation. We are doing screen printing. Screen printing. So we're heating this up to 375. This is what it looks like. This is the screen. And this is our favorite design. So I'm super excited about that. Yes, we will be. I want to see how the first one goes first. And then once they go well, then we'll do customs. But yeah, that's my plan. If you go on a lot of crafters that sell sublimation or sell screens, they sell the other two. You know, they sell screens versus sub or vice versa, or they sell both. And so that's my plan. I want to be your one-stop shop kind of thing, right? So we're almost there, so let's go ahead and put the shirt on. You wanted an extra large. Here's your extra large. Lint roll, always lint roll, guys. I'm happy you'll be selling screens because I want to buy from you. Sub is not my thing. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that because, you know, something about, I've told this story a couple of times too, but one of my friends, she started with me. We both started Sublimation. So we both got the printers, we got all the ink, we were, you know, doing things, and she started printing designs, you know, something with white in it. And she's like, my stuff isn't showing up on the paper. I don't understand what's wrong. And I said, you didn't realize that Sublimation doesn't do white? And she's like, no, I didn't know that. So she bought over $600 worth of stuff, can't return it now, right? She ended up selling her printer and moved to DTG, which is direct to garment. So she bought a bigger printer and she's doing direct to garment. So that's why I always say start small, figure out if you like Sublimation, because everyone is jumping on the trend, but you've never tried it. So you don't know if you're going to like it. I've seen people cry making tumblers. I've seen people burn these. I've seen people, you know, make things and they don't, like, they're not quality, right? You don't know if you're going to like it until you try it. So always, if you're stressing to find a printer right now and you really want to get that $15,000, try it first. Buy a transfer and then buy a mug and see if you like it, because you might not like it, right? And you might want to be like my friend who ended up investing into direct to garment, which is way more expensive than Sublimation. So always try things out first before you take the plunge and spend $800, $1,000 into printing. Okay. Here we go. $375, about, let me double check. About 10 seconds. High pressure. All done. That easy. Here we go. All done. All finished. That's it. That's how easy it becomes, guys. So I'm going to press again just for about 5 seconds. I know. I was thinking of you when I purchased it. Very easy. Yep, very fast. Now imagine if you had 100 shirts to do. You can do it with Sublimation, of course. But it might be a little easier to do it this way. And that's it. All done. Now let's put it on the mannequin. Move all this packing paper. PeachtreeMarketCo.com. And let me show you this. Now imagine if you did this as a set, right? You can make a little. You don't. I just do to make sure. You could sell this as a set, right? Make it look pretty. Sell it as a set. There you go. And another thing too is that a lot of customers want black shirts. Have you guys ran into that problem? Everyone wants a black shirt. Yeah. With screen prints, you can do that. You can do a black shirt. Everyone wants a black shirt. So with sublimation, you can't print white. So how are you going to do a black shirt? Can't. So the alternative, of course, screen printing. And let's see what else. This is the last one I'm going to be doing. You guys ready for this one? Can you explain the difference between the white and the black shirts? I'm confused. So with sublimation, you can do white shirts, you can do bleach shirts, you can do really light color shirts like this. With sublimation, you can't do black shirts. It won't print white, so you won't be able to print on a black shirt. I say it to myself, why do you want to wear black in the 90-degree weather? Right. Question, if you were to do that design on a black shirt, would the black blend too much? Probably. All right, so let's do this last design. Another shirt. And I want you guys to realize how fast this is. So sublimation is fast. You can make a shirt in about a minute, right? When it comes to screens, you're making them within about 20 seconds. No butcher paper, no Teflon, no tape. Cosmos ink for sublimation. I have the 15,000 and the 2720. For sub, I'm using Cosmos ink. All right, here's our screen. I like to fold it in half, but not all the way. Paper, everything you would need for sublimation is linked in my bio. Okay? And we're ready to press for screen printing. I don't do them. You need a lot of equipment for screen printing, thousands of dollars worth of machines. And we're pressing this for about 10 seconds. You guys ready to see this? Ready? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Love it? Awesome. I'm going to press it again. You don't have to do this step. I just do to ensure that it's there. No, this is screen print transfers. Now we're going to do a sublimation shirt because I want you guys to see the different steps. Yes, I did not do it myself. I have a supplier for screens now that we're going to be selling very shortly. We're going to be selling them very shortly. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Now we're going to fold it. Awesome. It is up on the website. So now I'm going to fold and get these ready. I purchased it from my supplier. I'm going to be selling them very shortly. And there we go. All folded. Ready to go. Now let's do sublimation. So we need to change our heat press to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Yep, they're going to be available in kid sizes and smaller sizes. It is. It's under $10 tees for the shirts. They're already on the website. So if you head over to Peachtree Market Co., I have the $10 shirts and then I have the $15 shirts. They are up, and you just go under $10 tees and they're there. Okay, so this is going to work out perfectly because I actually have to make a shirt for a customer and I have to like distress it and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to do that now, and you can see the difference between sublimation and screens. They only come in a couple of different sizes. They'll come in like the 4x4s. They'll come in kids size or adult size. They won't come in like an 8-inch, a 9-inch, a 10-inch. They're just going to be one set size. And then I'll show you guys where to go on the website. And then we'll make a shirt. So if you head over to peachtreemarketco.com, you can go to shop. And there is a little drop down that says $10 to $15 shirts. And all of them are there. So we have the leopard print tongue. We have a Just Peachy shirt. We have Calories Don't Count. We have the small business owner. And then we have these are my favorite things. So all of those are available. Now we need to make a sublimation shirt. So let's go ahead and do that. I actually have one for a customer that I have to make and distress and all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, I do have these transfers for the small business owner already up on the website. Those are up. And the sublimation, let me see. See if I can show you real quick. So if you head over to the website and then hit the search bar and type in small business owner, I have the transfer for it as well. So if you're just wanting sublimation, I have them as transfers. Okay, so now let's go to silhouette. We're going to be printing 2 shirts. So let's do, I guess we'll stick to the 13 by 19. And we're going to do the leopard print tongue. Okay. So we're going to do a small and a medium, or was it a medium and a large? Hold on a second, let me check. A medium and a large, yeah. So we're going to be doing a medium and a large for my customer. We're going to be doing sublimation. So we're going to do probably, I don't know, maybe we should make this 11 by 17. So I can do 1 for 1. Okay, so I'm going to mirror this, and then I'm going to just add some prints down at the bottom so that way I don't waste paper. And we're going to be doing sublimation for these shirts. Any questions regarding screens or anything that I can help with while we're waiting for this to print out once we print it out? Is Jiffy not working, or all day shirts? Are they not in stock for any of those? Okay, so now I'm going to print these out to my 15,000. And we have to distress these shirts and etc. So we have a little work to do, which is fine. But screen printing didn't take long at all. It's only under custom. You can only order it through custom. But yes, I do have it available. Did you try all day shirts? We're going to be using 11 by 17 paper for these prints. Okay. So these are going to be printing. Yeah, I like Toltecs, but they're very thin. They're thin. Hello. So we're just waiting for it to print out. Yeah, they are thin. And these are the shirts that we're putting the print on, and we're going to distress them, so we're going to cut them up. Just waiting for it to come out. Me too. It's super red, super bright. Any questions while we wait? What type of printer do you have? Okie dokie. 2720, you wouldn't be able to because the width The width only on the 2720 is a 8.5, so you wouldn't be able to do an 11.5. This is probably an 11 inch. I don't know, maybe like a 10.5. It's really big though. I don't know. I just kind of guessed. A 15 by 15. Okay, so the difference now, we're doing sublimation. Our press is at 400 degrees. I'm going to lay out my shirt and I'm going to put a piece of butcher paper inside. You're welcome. Okay, so now we have the butcher paper in the shirt. Sublimation, lint roll, lint roll, lint roll, lint roll, always. Okay. Here's our print. Yeah, it does. It just depends on the design. Here's the print. Tape. Another piece of butcher paper. And now you're ready to press. Here we go. Too low. That back. There you go. And now you have to wait 60 seconds. So the difference, again, you have to have at least 50% poly. You have to have butcher paper on the inside and on top. And you have to use sublimation ink, heat tape. And you have to have at least a heat press that can reach 400 degrees. So those are the differences between the sublimation and the screen printing. Because that little bit of heat, it stays down. I don't know if you could, maybe with a lot of pressure but low heat. Butcher paper, always. I don't know if you guys can see there. There you go. And this is why you have to use butcher paper with sublimation. Do you see that? All on the paper. So that is why you have to do so. These shirts are available on the website. If you're wanting these shirts, they're $10. And we're going to cut them up for our customer. Can you use clothes iron for sublimation? No, you cannot. You would not be able to. Not enough pressure. Okay, there we go. And now we have to cut this up, but we have to press the other shirt. So now we're gonna press the other shirt. Let me get the print. And here is the shirt. We're going to put some butcher paper in it. I do not. Same concept, but just a little bit more steps, right? So you want to put your butcher paper in. Your shirt. Okay. Hello from South Carolina. Now we're going to press again, press another shirt, and then we're going to distress them. Here's our print. Colors are great. We're going to pinch the top of it. Okay, and we're gonna press for 60 seconds. This is sublimation, and we're putting butcher paper on top. To distress your shirts, you're going to need one of these guys. It's like a little pizza well, but it's by this brand. They sell them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and I think even Walmart has them. So 400 degrees, 60 seconds. It is not 100% poly. I used the 2720 and the 15,000, so I have two printers. 2720 and the 15,000. We're almost done. Butcher paper off. There you go. That's why you have to put butcher paper in between. Not, that would have been bled to the back of the shirt. And now, boom. Now you have a super cool shirt. Now we have to distress them. So, let's do it. Now, I know there's probably an easier way to distress shirts, but this is the way that I found that's easiest for me, so I'm going to show you how I do it. This table right here, I take the end of the table and I slide it on the end of the table like so. And then I'm going to just start cutting. Now this was for a customer, so this is what she asked for. Yeah, you can write me a note and say that you want it extra distressed or a little bit less distressed. But I do just a couple of cuts at the top. And so now it's distressed and it has a couple of cuts. They're under sublimation blanks. I can show you where in just a second. But that is how I distress them. Now, if you wanted to take it a step further, you could go take your paint and then splatter paint. But she doesn't want paint, so we're just going to leave it as is. And you could actually do the whole back too if you want it, like the cuts in the back, and make it a shirt like that, which sell really well. And so we're going to do the next one like so. They are not. I sell 100% polyester shirts on my website, but these are not 100% poly.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
By the way, I can notify you when there's a severe weather alert for you area. Would you like me to do that?
There you go. Now we have our shirts made and they're ready. So now I can send these off to my customer. Super, super, super easy. I've been nervous about distressing. Oh yeah, just make a couple of cuts. You can always make less cuts and then add more, but you can never take any back. Hello, hello. All right, so let's fold them and then pack them. It's a 65% poly, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's 50% polyester. Yep, cold water. Cold wash. So really anything handmade, guys, always tell your customers, even if you're 100% certain it's not going to fade, crack, or anything like that, just cold water. Cold water, and then a low tumble. You don't have to. I think these are too big. Let me get the other size. Okay. Ready? Really nice. Next one. And there we go. Yep, I use Pirate Ship, sometimes Shopify, depending on where they live. And then I just stick them in my poly mailers and a thank you card. There you go. All done. So, which one do you like better? Screens or subs, or do you still love your screens? Or just your subs? Which one do you prefer? There's so many different ways to make shirts, guys. So that's why I suggest having options. But there's not a lot of ways to make mugs or tumblers. So that's why I suggest doing both. Or having both, right? Sublimation. Yeah. Screens. What do you guys think? Screens or sub? You pack and ship? Yeah. Yeah, I get all of my poly mailers. A big pack like this. This was like 300 of them. I got them for like, I don't know, really inexpensive. Let me show you. I have it up on my computer. I just bought some more. I would suggest, you know, doing both. So let me go to You Pack and Ship and show you guys. They have really cute okay, so let me sign in and show you guys how much. Yeah, it is hard to choose. Awesome. So I got $100, $200, $300, $400. I got 400 poly mailers for $41.96, but it costs $10.95 for shipping and handling. So the total was $52.91. But I got 400 mailers for $52.91. In different sizes. So I got the 10 by 13s and the 14 by 17s. So let's do the math. That's 13 cents a mailer, which is very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. So that's what I suggest. And they have really, really cute ones. Let's look at some of the stuff that they have. So they have those. They have dandelions, wildflowers, boho rainbows. I got those. Different coffee ones. I mean, just really a whole bunch of stuff. They have, I mean, literally every kind. So tie-dye, clouds, smiley faces, cow, boho cow, skulls. I mean, really anything. So I would suggest going on here. Leopard print. You can switch it up for Valentine's Day if you want to do Valentine's Day. They have plain white ones. But do not buy off of Amazon. They're too expensive, guys. So go to You Pack and Ship. They ship very, very fast. Like super fast. And you can find one that matches your theme and your aesthetic. But they're very inexpensive. So like if you wanted these cacti, you can get 25 for $3.99. 25 for $3.99, 50 for $4.99, 100 for $6.99. 100 for $6.99. Now let's go to Amazon. Okay. Let's go to Polymailer. 10 by 13. And so what did that say? It said 100 for $6.99. On here, $16.99. That's a $10 difference. So Amazon is not cheaper. No, I put them in a clear bag and then usually in a box and put a stamp on the box, or just like a bag, like a different brown bag with my stamp on it. So definitely way cheaper. $200, $12.99, $500, $1,000. Even $1,000 is very inexpensive. So I would definitely suggest using U-Pack and Chip. I stock up on them. And then see, they have cellophane bags too. So I have like different types of cellophane bags that I use for different types of screen, like sublimation prints and etc. So I would suggest using them to get your packaging. Any more questions, guys? No, it wasn't Etsy. It was Zazzle. I get them from U-Pack and Chip. They have them as well. So clear poly bags. If you go over here, clear poly bags, they have the suffocation warning on it. 6x10, 6x6s, 9x13. That's really like a popular one. You can get 100 for $4.79. Yep, give me 1 second. Let me go to my website. Peachtree marketco.com. Haha. I don't even know how to spell my own website name. Okay, so if you go to shop and then sublimation blanks, you can scroll through here and then hit sort by new to old. And that should pop it up on the second page. But if not, if you don't want to do all that, you can go to shop and then bulk. And then we have the shirts right here. Bulk shirts. And then you could also do 100% polyester in the search bar. And then it pops up. So we have the bulk option. You could just buy one shirt if you wanted to buy one shirt. We have the kid shirts, and then we have the bulk orders. So you could just, that would probably be the fastest way, is to do that. Yeah, the suffocation warning bags. Yep. Any more questions? Do I have license plates? Yep, I sure do. We're actually making them tomorrow. Let me go get one. We're making one tomorrow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 left. Um, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we're going to do the license tag, and then we're going to do the schedule for next month. So I got to talk to my husband about that. I only have 10. Let me go to license tag because I'm going to take one out because I have to do one. I have to think about what we should put on it. Does someone really need a license tag? Because I have this design and it would be cool to put a monogram on it, but I don't know if you guys need a license tag. I don't need one. I already have one. Let me search it and then show you the design. Tag. No, I can't find it. Oh, man. You do? Let me show you this and see if you like the design, because if you do, then you can just order the blank from me and then I'll make it for you, like with your monogram. But I don't need a license tag. That's why I'm like, I don't want to make it, but I will. They're, let me tell you, $4. And let's see. I'm trying to, yeah, I know. I'm in the South too. I'm in Atlanta. So yeah, I definitely know. What was I going to say? Oh, let me see if I can find this design. I have so many designs on my computer, guys, and I got to name them again because I can't remember all of them. It's kind of crazy, actually. PNG files. PNG file. There we go. Sure do. Okay, as icons. Let's see if I can find it and I can show you. I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh, that's so neat. We can use that. There we go. Do you like this? Really? That's how it looks. So that's the one I'm probably going to do tomorrow, but I have to do the monogram on here. Okay. Well, if you want it, let me know and I'll make it for you. You just got to tell me your monograms. And then I'll do it. But that's the one we're probably going to do tomorrow. I saw this really cool one today. It was like a Harley Quinn one. So we'll do this tomorrow. Thought it was pretty cool. And I think the lady that designed this, she's actually in Georgia too. So I think a lot of people don't know about this, but let me show you real quick. If you go to Etsy and you type in like Nike hoodie or whatever you want to buy, whatever you want to buy on Etsy, you can type it in, and then on the filters, you can hit filters and it will pop this up. Now you got to scroll down to the bottom, but it says shop location and you can put custom and then you can put Georgia and then hit apply. So if you only want to support small businesses in Georgia, here you go. Now you can buy whatever you want to buy and they're in Georgia. And you can do that for any of your states. So she's in Ringgold, Georgia. I've actually never heard of that. But you can do really any of them. And she has a lot of sales. Look, 10,000 sales. Really nice. So you can filter anything. Yep, you can filter anything. So if you wanted to do sublimation transfers, let's see if I pop up for Georgia. All filters, go to custom and then type in Georgia and then hit apply. There you go. Boom. I'm up on the first page. And you can see everyone in Georgia that's doing sublimation, what they're selling them for, the prints that they're doing, all kinds of stuff. So anything that you want to buy, you can see. And there's me again. So it's really cool. Oh, sweet peachy tea. Let's look. Ackworth. Wow. She's close to me. And her name is Sweet Peachy Tea. And she does sublimation. Yeah, you could probably find a screen printer too. And that's really easy. I mean, you could really find Etsy. You can go on Etsy and find anything. Super cool. Yep. A lot of people don't know about that because it's not talked about a lot, it seems. Well, why don't you? I just got my 2720. I'm so excited. You're welcome. Sell sublimation transfers. Why not? Where's she at? I got kicked. I bought my heat gun from Etsy. $5 cheaper from Amazon. Yep. I sure do. Head over to our Facebook group. We have a whole bunch of videos. I do. Are you guys all signed up for email? I'm sending out a good email tomorrow. You guys need to be signed up for email. Thank you. I got it from Dollar Tree. I love it. It reminds me, sign up for email. Let me show you the Facebook group. The Facebook group is called Sublimation. I'm going to show you. Yeah. It's called Peachtree Market Co. Sublimation Help. This is the group. Sign up for email, guys. Let me show you. So go to the website. Okay. And then if you click right here, it says get 10% off. Click that. And it says be a peach. Sign up for 10% off your first purchase. We do not spam. And everybody in the comments that is already on my email list knows I do not spam. I don't spam. So like if you've ever been a part of Fashion Nova or like another small business that sends out an email every single day, I do not do that. I hate that. So I'm not going to do that to y'all. So I only send out 2 emails a week unless it's something very, very important. And like one in a blue moon, I'll send out a 3rd email. But for majority, I only send out 2 emails a week. With coupons, surprises, sales, everything that we're doing, and back in stock alerts. So if you are looking for tumblers and you're ready to buy tumblers, I'll tell you when they're in stock. Same thing on the Facebook group. It's called Peachtree Market Co. Sublimation Help. We have about 786 members. And on here, I do giveaways. I know a lot of groups do giveaways, but I'm sure some of my followers and followers in here, they can tell you that I give away stuff in there probably every week. So we do giveaways in there all the time. Starbucks gift cards. And tomorrow is going to be a really good day. So join the Facebook group and sign up for emails. I know, I remember when it was 0 people. And I was just talking to myself in there. I was just posting. Let me check, Leticia. I think you are. Awesome, awesome. Let me check. I think you are, though. Customers. Leticia. No account. You're not subscribed, but I'm going to, is it okay if I consent that you agree to marketing emails? When I first started my group, I didn't reply to myself, but I was basically talking to myself because no one was there. Okay. I'm agreeing and I hit saved. So you're good today. Great and generous giveaway. My membership is pending. Okay, I will do it. My initials of F and S if you decide to do my initials for the license tag. Yeah, I will. You just have to purchase the blank, and that's all I'm going to charge you. It's $4. Purchase the blank and then I'll ship it to you. I'll write it down with my new pen that I got from the dollar store. You sign up for emails this way. Let me check. I think you are too. Danielle. Perfect. This is how you sign up. Let me show you guys. So if you go to the website, right here on the right hand side, it says get 10% off. And you click it and then hit subscribe. So just because you have purchased from me before doesn't mean that you signed up for the email list. You have to check the box and say that you agree to emailing. Hello. Any other questions, guys? I'm about to get off. Are there any other questions or anything that I can help with? Leticia, I think you should join FAIR. I really do. All my small business owners, if you have your LLC and all that, you should join FAIR. The wholesale place. You really should. It is insane. I really think you should join it. I can check. What's your email? Insane. Insane. Majority of the shirts that I've sold is for it. You can just purchase off the website. I still don't have a press. How can I practice sublimation? Do you have a Cricut Easy Press? Let me check. AZ. All. AZ. I don't see you on here. For the website, FAIR. Yeah, definitely check it out. It's going to change your life. It really will. I don't see you on there. Maybe it takes a minute to come through my end. No, we're all out when I check on a Michael's and Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Yeah, go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, get a Cricut Easy Press, and then and you can start with that. That's what I started with. FAIRE. Let me check. Who's on in California? It can. I started with it, but I recommend getting a heat press, a commercial heat press. I do. I see someone's on in, I can see where you guys are when you're on the website. Like, it shows me where you're at, if your location's on. And, like, let me show you what it looks like. So, all the little dots. Someone close to each other. Those are all the dots. So if you see all the dots, that's where someone is. So I can see where you guys are at. Sometimes I see Georgia and I'm like, who is on here in Georgia? And I'm like, oh, it's me. Because I'm on my website all the time. Is that kind of weird? Let's see. I'll show you the group. It'd be me on my own website. Yeah, I'm on there every day. Callie. Oh, that's what I was wondering. Here's the group name. Peachtree Market Co. Sublimation Help. Simply Sally, maybe next time I go to, I don't know when COVID is like kind of over, I can come down because my mother-in-law, she lives in South Carolina. She has her land down there, kind of close to the marina in Hilton Head, and I'm sorry, close to Tybee. And so maybe one day we could meet up and that would be fun. But we have family there. Guys, I have like, I think now I have 900 I come to Atlanta a few times a year, so maybe closer to you. Yeah, we go down to South Carolina all the time. We plan on going maybe this weekend. I'm not sure. Do you guys... I'm in the upstate. Oh, got it. She lives in Beaufort. Yay! Yeah, but download my times and temperature. It's free on the website. It's a times and temperature. It's $0.00, and it'll tell you all the times and temps that you need. You'll see a trend and a pattern. I think you asked me this earlier. I think I got your comment earlier. How can I fix where it cut off some image? You could try to resub, but for the most part, you would just have to redo it. I got an order today and yesterday. Did you get all your stuff? I put some horse transfers and cow transfers in there for you. I always do that. Like, whenever you order, I'm just like, I know she's going to love cows and horses, so I do that for you. Where do you guys get your leather wristlets from? I want to make one. I had a dream about that last night. It's Cosmos Inc. The link is in my bio. You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to make one. Where'd you get them from? I'll show you real quick. So you can always do the search bar. You can always search on the website, or you can go under shop, and there's a printables tab, digital files. And this is the times and temperature. $0.00. $3. I probably could find them cheaper than that. I asked my supplier if they had them, and he didn't know what I was talking about. What's the difference between sublimation and the Cricut and what the Cricut does? Cricut cuts vinyl. Sublimation is infused into the ink. Into the substrate. So this you can't fill. You wouldn't be able to do this with vinyl. At the website, on whose website? My website or Cosmos Inc? Let's go. I'm sure. Yeah, they robbing you, girl. We already talked about that. Let's go to Cosmos Inc. And let's see. So you're going to hit this one. Where is it? Sublimation Inc. And then the bottles. And no, they're available. They're not sold out. It's available. They do. I just don't, I don't use it. Oh. They have the Cricut infusible ink, which is sublimation. It's just super expensive. I'm going to try to find those leather wristlets. I want to make one. As to what I'm going to put on it, I don't know. Because you guys know I never make anything and keep it for myself. I always just give it away. If you're using Printer Jack's ink, it's hard to change over to Cosmos. Oh. Let's see. Leather. Sublimation. And it's in clearance. You're welcome. Leather sublimation. Should I put wristlet? I guess wristlet. Creative Supply Co. Ooh, can you do a tutorial on printer settings on a MacBook Pro? I have a whole bunch of videos up on my settings on YouTube, and then I also have a on my website. It's a times and temperatures guide. It's a printable. What I meant, is it hard to find? Is it hard to go from one ink to another? How do you clear out the old ink to try a new brand? So it is a little hard when it comes to switching inks. The thing that people don't understand is that the eco tanks are built to last a long time. So when you put ink in it, you're not going to use it by tomorrow, right? Just like a regular printer. It's built to last. So I would suggest purging your ink, printing out a whole bunch of purge files, or just print a lot of sublimation transfers, try to get it down. Do some like purge files and try to get it as low as possible, and then adding the ink on top. It's going to take a while. YouTube channel is Peachtree Market Co. Link is in the bio. I have an Epson 2650 with sublimation inks, but it's not working well. Can I change those inks? You can. You would just have to do a lot of purging. Is the Hippo a good brand? I wouldn't recommend it. I only recommend Cosmos ink for sublimation ink. I'm looking. I can't find them. I'm finding them ready made, but I'm not finding them blank. What are they called? Are they called wristlets? What are they called? While we're on this subject, I would like to know what you suggest is the better printer to just buy. If you can find it, the 15,000. But if you can't find it, oh, key fobs? Okay. If you can't find it, then get the 2720. I don't know. I'm gonna actually look with you. I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna probably have to just message my supplier and ask them if they have it, because I asked them the other day and they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, I found it, I think. But they're pre-made. Yeah, try Cosmos. There's no difference in print. It's just size difference. So, the 2720 prints only up to 8.5 by 14, and then the 15,000 prints 13 by 19. What in the world? Like, I'm finding them already made. Cute, cute, cute. But I'm not finding them blank. And they're usually really good about sending me new things. So that's why I'm kind of shocked why I haven't. See, I found this. But that's not the kind I want. I want the one that has the shit, what is it called? It's like the metal part right here. I don't know. They call it a strap keychain.
With stainless steel straw.
Is Miss Jackson in here?
Oh, this one. This is our new model. Blow it down. You can see after sublimation, it looks so cool, right?
No, I don't think she's in here. I was just about to show her. The metal is a key fob, and the wristlet is made from faux leather. But they have to sell them as a blank, right? So are you just buying the leather and then cutting them and making them yourself? I don't think that is the case. Where was that thing I just looked at? Because I need to probably order some of those. Wristlet. I love giving. See, they have these. But they're already made. You see? So I wouldn't want that. I would want to put my own print on them. I have not. See, they're making them already. I can't find them either. And they're putting the design on there already, but they're not selling them as blanks. Let me message. Who is this? Yeah, I can't find them either. That's kind of strange. I feel like I'm missing something. I've been saying that a lot lately. Oh, here it is. Oh, her name is Mrs. Jackson. Ooh. How much per piece? Do you ever get blanks that are more of a sports bottle versus the tumbler with straw? A sports bottle meaning, like, okay, I know this is not a sports bottle, but like this, like bigger than a 20-ounce tumbler. She said, I just talked to her about that. The other day. And let's see what she said. Emily, where are you? I asked her Tuesday, and she said it would arrive in the port in about 10 days. That was 2 days ago, so probably sometime next week I should get them. Either the 20-ounce or bigger. What different lid? Either pop-up straw or pull-out spout. Oh, so you're talking about the hydro like this. We bought some. We did a pre-order for these. I'll have some extras when they get here. Let me see if I can find it. Waiting for delivery. Delivering. Let me show you. These. those? So we did a pre-order for those. I should have like 5 or so extra when they come in. I should have them sometime next week. Let's see. Let me go back to where I was. I think they're like 32 ounce. They're huge. 32 ounce. Yeah. And they have the pop-up straw. I should have a couple of those after all the pre-orders. You're welcome. Alright guys, anything else that I can help you with? I'm about to head off. Anything else I can help with? I use Textpreneur. The link is in my bio. Bye-bye. Sublimation. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with macrame. Bye-bye. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.